Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on Dragon Ball Legends today, and we're going to be discussing the top things I think Legends should change to the game to make it a more enjoyable experience for all of us. Whether they'll do these things or not, probably not, because they hate making things we enjoy, but we'll see. If you have any ideas I don't mention in today's video, though, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear your guys' ideas, because I'm sure you guys have some great ideas I won't even think of or mention today. And one final thing, if you want to join my guild in Dragon Ball Legends and think you can get 1 million or more guild points a season, let me know in the comments down below you'd like to join. I'll give you the code. You can join on up, and we can make some moves in the guild. But let's get right on into today's video, starting off with equips being locked behind co-op. Dumb, stupidest thing in the world. They keep doing this with these new equips. As you can see, the newest Universe Rep equip, the Plat one, which is pretty good. It's a good equip, by the way. You should definitely get some. But they limit it behind co-op. You have to play co-op to get this. And they don't even, like, guarantee that you're gonna get good equips. Like, we have the top tier equipment campaign going on right now to begin with. So, like, you can get better rolls on the equip to begin. But even then, I've only gotten one yellow C slot or better. And I know some people have gotten lucky, have gotten a bunch of reds already. And some people haven't gotten any yellows or reds in general. So, the fact that they limit this by co-op is so dumb, though. Because co-op is just such a time waste. No one enjoys co-op. Even if you use the ultra skip tickets to skip to try and get more, you know, equips without actually having to sit there and play, it's still pain in the butt doing this whole thing. And then, once they leave, like, once the co-op changes and the equip leaves, they then just go and say, okay, let's scroll. Okay, whatever. Don't let me grab the little scroll icon. They put it in the equip shop, or the, not equip shop, the co-op shop, which is extra dumb, because then you still have to play co-op, turn the currency to exchange to try and get these, and no one wants to play co-op. So stop locking them behind co-op. Don't put them behind co-op to begin with, just release them like every other equip, alright? If you want to, a great idea, because they're all plat equips, just throw them in the Ultimate Equip Collection. Just throw them in there. Far better of idea than trying to force people to play co-op. They know they have to put something in co-op to make us play it because it's so awful. But stop. Just don't do that. You know, honestly, I would be far more okay if they put it in Raid. Now, I know you're thinking, wait, Raid is just like co-op. Raid's easier. It goes by a whole lot quicker. You don't spend nearly as much time actually fighting the boss. And with Raid, the currency you get to spend in the exchange shop, you get more of it if you have the units for the most part. And the exchange shop is far better because you can get CC, you can get Z power, you can get slot removers, you can get all sorts of other stuff. So if they wanted to put the equip on Raid, that would be better. But again, I think they should just end up putting all the new plat equips just simply into the Ultimate Equipment Collection, you know, PvE event, or just by throwing them into a, you know, like the equipment medal or whatever they want to put it in. That would just be far more simple and less annoying. Just far less annoying to deal with. Because co-op, no one wants to sit there and play it. No one wants to do it. It's just not something anyone wants to do. It's not fun. Even with the changes they made to it. That was cool for, like, maybe your first co-op run with the new changes. It's so not good now. It's just so not good now. But the other thing that I know a lot of people have been talking about recently is making us get more sparkings in the game, because we really do not get a whole lot of sparkings in this game anymore. They've really cut down on the number. I'm sure you've noticed that monthly LF banners, like the new big banner they drop every month, just have the LF and then an extreme. That's the only new units they give you. Otherwise, they put the old units on there. This is, of course, different during Anniversary and Legends Festival. During Legends Festival, as we just saw, our LF banners, we got 2. But we got Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta LF. They came with a sparking in Android 17. And then LF Vegeta and Trunks came with the sparking of Zamasu. I think they should just make all the extremes. Like we got, you know, LF 17 here, and then we got Extreme 18. Make it a sparking. It would just be far better for everyone. Now, would these units still may not be used a whole lot? Entirely possible. Yes, for sure. Obviously, the big unit is going to be the LF. And they still may not be used a whole lot, but they would be used more. I know some people use extremes. I have come up against the extreme green Goku that just came out with the Vegeta and Trunks. And if he was a sparking, I know more people would use him because he'd have better stats to go along with his kit, which is actually pretty nice. And you would get more Z power for him because they make these monthly LF banners give you double Z power. So you get 1,200 sparking Z power, only 500 extreme. So it takes you a whole lot longer to actually sit there and star up an extreme unit if you wanted to use them, which you're going to have to do because extremes have lesser stats. So if you wanted to use the extreme, you're going to want to get them to high stars, but it takes even longer for you summoning because you even get less Z power. So I think if we just made them Sparkings, it would make this a whole lot simpler. And if they wanted to then keep, you know, Festival and Anniversary have like a specialness to them and their banners, drop 2 Sparkings. Drop 2 Sparkings. No one's going to hate you for that. There's going to be no hate for that. You can even reuse animations. Like, I'm going to be honest, you can use reuse animations, because I know probably one of the reasons they don't want to drop a whole bunch of Sparkings is they don't have or want to sit there and take the time, whatever it is, whether they have the time or not, I have no idea. But to make all these new animations, to make each unit individually different, it's fine. You don't need to do that. I already know with the LF-17, he has the same strike animation as LF Kid Buu. It's fine. It's fine. Obviously, the LFs, try and give them unique animations. The LF and Ultras, try and give them unique animations. But the Sparkings, it's alright. I think most people will forgive you if you give us more Sparkings to actually use and to try and diversify PvP and PvE. Even if you don't play PvP, having more Sparkings at your disposal to use in PvE is just better. But then PvP, of course, PvP at this point is basically a team comprised of LFs or Ultras, and then like a bench of other units, probably Zenkais. Most Sparkings, not all, there are still definitely normal Sparkings used, i.e. Zamasu is used a whole lot, 17. For the most part, the only Sparkings used in PvP are like support defense types, i.e. Pan, Zamasu, 17. Those are all support defense types, and the attacking units are mainly LFs and Ultras. Give us more Sparkings, and that may change slightly. I understand the LFs and Ultras are still going to be dominant because that's their focus. That's how they bring in the money. But I think adding more Sparkings to the game would just be a great idea. It would give people the opportunity to use more characters. Because I'm sure there are, like, people would have loved a new Sparking 18. It would have made her somewhat usable, you know, if they made the new 18 a Sparking instead of an Extreme. And it just would have been better. People would have enjoyed it more. It would have made more people happy than doing an Extreme, which is, at this point, almost all Extremes, except for a few, are just unusable. They're just unusable. They don't make heroes anymore. As you see, we have not gotten a new hero unit since 2nd anniversary. When we got, like, you know, Mr. Satan and, what was it? Mr. Satan, Mercenary Tau, and Videl, was it? I think those. Yeah, we got this Videl. We got this Mercenary Tau, and then we got good old everyone's favorite, the world champion, Mr. Hercule. I think those were our newest heroes, and those came out 2nd anniversary. They just don't make them anymore, it seems. They've given up. Because heroes, no one uses any of these heroes except for Shallot sometimes, just because Shallot is like the main character of the story. Shallot's a whole kind of different thing. And Mr. Satan purely because he can paralyze people. Those are the only 2 heroes that actually get used. Mr. Satan because you want to annoy and paralyze people, and Shallot because Shallot is a little bit different from all the other heroes in the fact that he's like a special Legends story-specific character, the main character, and he's got all sorts of transformations and whatnot, so people enjoy using him. But I think it's time we kind of move on from dropping these Extremes and instead make a lot of these Sparkings. Now, would that change necessarily a whole lot of their fates? Again, maybe not, but it would just be beneficial to the game. It would make it more enjoyable. The next thing I'm going to mention now is I think they should make the Battle Gauntlet. So I believe you can go up to floor, is it 79 now? Just, you know, skipping, you set your team, you skip through, you skip tickets and energy, and you can get up to floor 79 without actually having to play and fight. I think we should be able to go all the way to floor 99 and only have to play floor 100. If you've been watching me, you know I hate this gauntlet whole mode. Now, they've definitely made it more reasonable than before, going up to 79 now, but let's just go to 99 and have us only play 100. It is the same battle over and over, and if you can beat floor 100, which is the same battle you're going to be fighting for all the other floors, it's just the one with the most health, you're going to be able to beat all the other ones, too. So, like, there's no point in not having us be able to just skip to floor 100. If we beat it, there. We just collect all the rewards. We're done. Congratulations. You can leave it in. Like, even right now, you don't have to skip to floor 79. I know I've had people comment before that they enjoyed it gives them something to do during the day, and they like playing through each individual battle, which, hey, if you enjoy that, that's fine. They'll leave that as an option if you want to do that. But for everyone else who doesn't want to sit there, which I think is 99.99% of people, have us just be able to skip to floor 100, play 100, and we're done. We move on. Our lives are forever better, and we don't have to sit here fighting the same boss over and over as he gets slightly more health each and every time. You've shown by changing it, what, it was up to floor 59 before, and now it's up to 79. Let's make that jump to 99 now, guys, and let's just move on with our lives. That would just be far, far better in terms of a PvE event. They should make Ultra Space Time Rush Light a permanent thing as well. We should have both Ultra Space Time Rush and Ultra Space Time Rush Light all the time. I don't get why we only have Light sometimes. I feel like having Light all the time would be better, especially with how impossible they make it to get stupid puzzle pieces. Because, like, yes, they added in the Fragment Exchange Metal Shop to get the puzzle pieces to awaken equips, but it's not like they're handing out these Fragment Exchange medals left and right to everyone. It's not like they make them just some super abundant resource, and then so if you don't have those, you then of course have to go back to the good old method of, you know, using your USTR coins. And with how, I swear, I'm gonna get into this right now because it just leads right into it. But with how many equipment awakenings they make use the stupid purple puzzle pieces, I swear it's every equip I do that I try and awaken is purple. I don't even think the other colors are used. I know that's a lie. I know they are. But, like, I know when I was trying to get, what, this one? Nope, that's purple too. Of course, that one's purple. This one's yellow. Nope, that's purple too. This is literally insane. Okay, that one's green. I know some of them actually use a different color, yellow. Okay, yeah, see? But, like, I swear most of these things are purple. It's dumb. There's so many that are, like, I know so many of the ones I've gone for that are good are purple is dumb. So first off, let's not make them all purple. But the bigger thing here is equipment awakening in general should be changed. Like, to get this equip, you had to get it up to an S to exchange it. And then when you get the awakened version of the equip, though, you're guaranteed the best roll. I know it's a green slot. That's kind of annoying. It'd be cool if they just made it a red slot. But you're guaranteed the automatic best slot. And I think that's something, why not just do that for every other equip? Why not make them all like that? Yes, you had to re-roll this equip here to try and get it to an S to exchange it. But if you want, I know S's is easier for like normal equips. So if you even wanted to make it roll a Z, you turn in a Z and you're automatically guaranteed a perfect slot, a perfect first slot on your new awakened equip, that would be fine. I don't care. That would be fine. Yes, sure, it takes a little while to, you know, you have to use some slot removers to get a Z. Because clearly they want to make you use resources. Hence why they don't give you any good rolls ever. I've been re-rolling this Explosive Clash memory, and do I even have a yellow? Let me genuinely check if I've even rolled a yellow slot. I don't think I have. No, I haven't. Not in the first slot. Not in the first slot. No yellow slots in the first slot. And I've deleted a whole bunch. Like, these were the only ones that I was just like, oh, these are semi-acceptable. And, yeah. It's the same old story. Sometimes you might get lucky and get one right away, which, hey, everyone loves that. But let's change this. Why don't we do it like this? Like this equip. You turn in a better version of it. Maybe you have to, you know, re-roll sometimes. That's fine. S or Z. Z was probably what they'll go with because they like to make life difficult on us. But just have us turn in a Z1, none of the other equips or whatever, and well, bam, we just get a guaranteed first slot. And then we still have to re-roll the rest of the equipment anyway. Like, even once you get, like with this equip, even once you get the perfect slot, you then still have to re-roll the second and third slots over and over to get the good rolls. Like, you're not done. It's just, you got the first one done. Which means less puzzle piece spending. But still, I think that would be a phenomenal change. People have been complaining about equipment now, I feel like, for a very long time. Even with the changes where they added guaranteed and secure upgrade, they didn't touch Awakening for the most part, and I think this would be just a fantastic change, and they've shown that they have some similar thing to what I'm talking about, or exactly what I'm talking about, really, and you turn in an S, you get a guaranteed perfect first slot. Please. Please. That would be so wonderful to add to the game. It would be unbelievable. It would truly be unbelievable. But I think with that, those are like the main points I really had. Again, if you have anything else you'd like to see them add, let me know in the comments down below. Obviously, better, more enjoyable PvE events, but like, I don't know. We've been asking for that, and they just seem to keep making them worse, so I don't know. But to sum it up here, basically, the big changes are get these platinum equips out from being locked behind co-op, make the new LF banners carry a sparking with the LF instead of an extreme, would just offer more units to people to use. Let's change the battle gauntlet so we can just only have to play the last floor, because again, we beat that, we could beat everything else. And then let's change Equipment Awakening to exactly how you have us do with the Historic Showdown one. You turn in an S, or they could even make it a Z because they like making life difficult on us. And then you're automatically guaranteed a perfect first slot on the Awaken Equip. Would truly just improve everyone's enjoyment of the game, I feel. Truly. But with that, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to hit that bell if you want notifications for every time I post a video. Go follow me over on Twitch if you want to catch some live streams. We've been streaming every day now for a little while now. I hope to keep the streak going, just streaming every day, grinding. And would love to see you guys in there. But I hope y'all are staying happy and healthy, having the best of days. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow.